Hello everybody, Gliderman here. So today we're going to be working in Quartus, Quartus II, and I have version 13.1. Whatever version you have, you'll be using whatever you have. Okay, so let's get started by creating a new project. So we're going to go File, New Project Wizard, and here you can choose where you want to save this project, and you can name it and top level design stuff. I'm just going to name this tutorial, and I'm going to choose a location to save it, so I'll be right back. Okay, and now I've selected a directory. My recommendation is to have some general directory where you store all of your projects that you're using Quartus for, and then you make a folder for each project. In this case, I've made the folder be also the name of the project. So let's click Next. We're not going to be adding any files to it right now, and now we need to select the device that we're using. So I have the Altera DE-0, so I'm going to select Cyclone 3, and then in this list here, let me just see if I can make it bigger, kinda. I'm going to look for a specific chip, the EP3C16F stuff. So EP3C16 F484, and then C6. So this should be the one that I'm looking for here. So I'm going to click Next. Those settings should be fine there. So I'm going to click Next again, and then click Finish. So that'll create a project. Down here, I'm going to select the Files tab. It's where I like being able to see all of the files in the project. And let's create top level design real quick. So this is going to be a Verilog tutorial because that's what I feel comfortable in. And so we're going to select Verilog HDL file, click OK. And by the way, that was using this button here. There's also File New there, or Control N, a lot of different ways. So this is the module here. So I'm just going to type something real quick, so that we can save it. So I can do Control S, or you can click the little floppy drive icon here. And I'm going to just save it as tutorial.v. The V is the Verilog. And save, and you'll see that it shows up in the project navigator here. So let's just finish creating this initial top level design module real quick. So let's just type module, tutorial, some parentheses, a semicolon, down here, and module. And then to get the coloring to go, you press return again. And I'm going to tab in here, and then save the file once again using Control S. And another thing to note, since we have defined a board that we're currently using, the DE-0, we also need to import pin assignments so that Quartus knows what we're telling it to use. For instance, on the board there's some buttons and LEDs, and those have names and specific pins that the chip connects to. So we'll go to Assignments, and then we're going to go to Import Assignments. And so with your board, you'll need to find your pin assignments file. I'm going to select mine now. So I've got my pin assignments, and I'm going to click OK, and give that a moment. And you can see they were completed. If you want to check and see whether or not you had pin assignments already, you can go to Assignments, and then the Assignment Editor, and that'll open up a new tab. And you can see there's all of these pin assignments, so like the LEDs, the switches, the buttons, everything there. And there we go. So now we've got our project created and top level design. Should you choose to make a different file at top level, you right click on that file and you select set as top level entity, and then it will use that. So that's how we create a project. Thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned and we'll continue working on it.